And King, I think Aaron Donald's loss is going to be felt by the night. You could hear it in McVay's tone when he was asking Les Snead to trade up for Byron Murphy. See how you're going to get him at 16. Like if you go listen to that's what I heard with McVay. That was the voice I heard. He's like, Les, the Seahawks are going to get him at 16. And Les is like, will you quit freaking out, man? We don't do panic stuff. We don't have Donald, man. Game over, man.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Why don't you just put her in charge? It's a little bit like that. So I think they can sense it a little bit that that's going to be a bit of a different defense when you don't have that game-wrecking force of the last decade to utilize in your back pocket. But just one of those two teams goes, that's a little bit of a slingshot for me. That's us using the gravitational force of a Niner Ram failing to shoot ourselves around one of their moons and fire us back to contending state. Because I think the Rams losing Donald is their downfall. They don't have a defensive tackle that requires 3 dudes to block now. You can make the argument that there's been no defense that's going to be as changed and as having to kind of reinvent itself almost from scratch as much as the Rams will have to with the loss of Donald, because so much of their defensive concepts have had over a decade to be baked within to get the most out of him and to get him in the spot to allow him to really truly be as dangerous, dogged, and undetermined as he possibly could be. And now that goes away. And they do have some guys they brought in there, but Aaron Donald to Braden Fisk, this is the reason why, and you guys saw it, it's on the video from Sean McVay. This is why he wanted Byron Murphy so much. I think that's part of him making such the heavy play there to Les Snead was hey, this is going to be an issue for us. This is no small thing. This is no Braden Fisk Band-Aid will suture this wound. Only a suture will suture the wound, and his name is Byron Murphy. But Les Snead is in a super patient mode. He's obviously, start to get older. You go from being in his 30s to F those picks to, I kind of like those picks. I suppose it happens to a man when you've had 6 straight drafts without a first-round pick.